Welcome back, everybody. It's wonderful to see you again. We have some Stadia news. Before we get to that, I have some Stadia cast news. Big thank you to everybody who reached out and said, "Hey, Bill, where's Stadia cast episode 50? How come it's not showing up in my YouTube feed?" I don't know why it wasn't showing up in your YouTube feed, but Lloyd and I did record episode 50 of Stadia cast. It went out on the podcast just fine, but apparently subscribers were not notified that A, we were live, or B, that the episode was there at all. So thank you to everybody who told us about that error. There's nothing that we can do to fix it, but rest assured, if you go to our YouTube channel, you should be able to see it there easily. That being said, other things that you might have missed this week, or maybe last week, I don't even know. All the time seems to be blending together now. Lloyd and I sat down and we spent about 10 minutes talking about our initial thoughts about Doom Eternal on Stadia. TLDR, it's awesome. We love it. And, go and watch that video if you haven't already. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description down below. And if you're wondering, what is this over here on the screen? Wow, that is Discord. And there's a bunch of awesome people in the Discord right now talking about this news that I am about to share with you. That's actually how I found out about it. Just somebody sent it to me on Discord. So thank you for that. Let's talk about this news. If you want to join the Discord, runjumpstomp.com/Discord. Of course, there's a link in the description down below. All right, let's talk about the very, very interesting information that we're getting from Stadia. This is from the official Stadia community blog over at community.stadia.com. They say 3 more free games are coming next month for Stadia Pro subscribers. Additionally, 2 more new games become available to purchase in the Stadia store this week, and a new expansion for Borderlands 3 is just around the corner. Bring all these games into your home and start enjoying them on Stadia. So what games are we getting in April? Well, we're getting Serious Sam, Spitlings, and Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. Now, if you have not yet watched our first look at Spitlings, you need to watch it. Lloyd and I did a first look where we were playing together. We had a blast. That game is really, really fun if you've got other people to play with, either locally or online. But Spitlings is awesome, and I'm so happy that there's going to be a lot of people who are able to play it. Serious Sam is actually 3 games. It's a trilogy. Now, I've never played any of them, and I wasn't interested in buying Serious Sam this close to the release of Doom because they're both fast-paced, frantic first-person shooters. I'm excited to be able to check out Serious Sam in April. And then Stacks on Stacks on Stacks is that puzzle game that we heard about that looked really, really cool, and it looks like everybody's going to get to try that out as well if you are a Pro subscriber. So those are included in your April Pro subscriber subscriptions. I'm curious, let me know in the comment section down below, are you going to continue subscribing to Stadia Pro? I know that I am because I feel like we're getting a very good value for what we're paying for, and I think it's really good. By the way, I have to correct something. Recently, I complained about going into the Stadia app and going in as a non-pro subscriber. Let me switch my account over to my non-pro account. Going in to a non-pro subscriber and looking at the current pro games, and I was like, there's no way to see how much the games are. And I held up my phone so that people could see that. Let me turn it this way. Come on, focus. Oh, my camera doesn't have autofocus with this particular lens. But it shows here Assassin's Creed Odyssey, $39.99 as an add-on, right? Well, that doesn't actually show the price. And I didn't even think to tap on it and see the price difference right here. Now, so my criticism of Google was that they weren't showing it to the non-pro users, the price difference between buying it or being a pro member and buying it. And while that is a valid criticism, it's not actually true. However, I think a lot of people would tap on Stadia Pro deals and see the prices that are listed right here, and they would say, oh, those aren't very good deals. and then they wouldn't actually tap on the game. So I think that that Google needs to update their UI so that it shows the price right here instead of me having to take that extra step to tap on it and find out the price that way. So just a little correction. Let's move on and get back to the announcement. All right. So the games that you are still having available right now: Destiny 2 The Collection, Grid, Guilt, Metro Exodus, SteamWorld Dig 2, SteamWorld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh, and Thumper. Now, of those games, Metro Exodus and Thumper, if you have not yet claimed those games, you need to claim them before March 31st if you want to have continued access to them while you are a Pro subscriber. Just a reminder, if you are continuing to be a Pro subscriber, even though these two games will disappear, you will still have access to them. And what that means is anybody who becomes a Pro subscriber in April won't have the ability to claim Metro Exodus or Thumper. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows about that. All right, Stadia Pro members, get ready to claim your free April games. A trio of titles are headed to Stadia Pro next month, starting with Spitlings, a fast, fun arcade game you can play with your 4 friends online that demands and rewards perfect cooperation. And that's true. It does reward cooperation. You can also grab the fast-paced shooter Antics of the Serious Sam collection, revel in the high-fidelity remasters of Serious Sam The First Encounter, Serious Sam The Second Encounter, and Serious Sam BFE. Embrace your inner surrealist with Stacks on Stacks on Stacks, a journey into a colorful world of absurdism. Stack ever higher piles of blocks into toppling towers as a cast of zany characters look on. All 3 new Stadia Pro games are available for subscribers to claim April 1st. No joke. Also, a friendly reminder that March 31st is the last day for the games that I already mentioned. So make sure that you check those out. By the way, Metro Exodus, very, very cool, stealthy shooter. Excellent game. And then Thumper is a very, very cool, weird rhythm game. And it works really, really well. A lot of people say play that on VR, and they're probably right. But if you don't have VR, then this is a good way to play it, and it's really cool looking and has awesome music to it too. It's such a weird game. All right, new games coming to the Stadia store this week. We've got The Crew 2. Let me mute that so it doesn't get played, so the audio doesn't get played in here. It says 2 new games debut in the Stadia store this week. First up, get online with your friends in The Crew 2. Get ready for fast cars and freestyle racing in this vast, beautiful, and customizable take on motorsports. The Crew 2 on Stadia features Stream Connect, letting you see a live view of rivals' screens inside your own, giving you a mid-race look through your opponent's eyes. Buy The Crew 2 today in the Stadia store. Stadia Pro subscribers can also save some money on this purchase with a limited time discount. So how much is the game? Well, it's $49.99, or if you are a Stadia Pro user, it's $15. Man, that's a really good deal. The Crew 2 Deluxe Edition is usually $70. It's only $18 with Stadia Pro. Gold Edition is $100, down to $27 with Pro. And The Crew 2 Season Pass is usually $40, which is down to $20 with Stadia Pro. And then it says that the discounts end April 1st. So you're able to buy the games now, but once April 1st rolls around, those prices will go back up to their regular levels. Lost Words Beyond the Page is coming. It says, actually, hold on. You know what? We've got more The Crew 2 news real quick that I want to make sure everybody knows about. This was tweeted out earlier this week by The Crew 2. It says, we're thrilled so many of you are excited about The Crew 2 on Google Stadia. To avoid any confusion, we would like to specify that The Crew 2 will be available on Stadia in 1080p. We will let you know once we have a date for 4K support as soon as we can. All right. Well, you know what? I have to give them credit that they are telling us about that ahead of time. I think that that's a really good thing. All right. Lost Words Beyond the Page. In Lost Words Beyond the Page, take a journey through the memories and thoughts of a young woman in an innovative 2D adventure that brings words to life in stunning ways. Try out this new platform that embraces the power of our thoughts and play Lost Words Beyond the Page first on Stadia. So this is a timed exclusive for Stadia. I gotta say, it's a very, very cool art style that I do find quite appealing. I may end up checking this one out. Buy it in the Stadia store on Friday for $15 US, which is kind of cool. And then finally, Borderlands 3 has an add-on which is coming available on Thursday. If you have not played Borderlands 3 yet, you are missing out on an incredibly fun shooter. This one says, in addition to the new games available on the Stadia store this week, there's a brand new campaign add-on in Borderlands 3 dropping on Thursday. In Guns, Love, and Tentacles, the marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock, you will get to discover a spooky adventure on the iced planet Zaurglos. Complete with more loot to uncover. Buy Guns, Love, and Tentacles, the marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock on the Stadia store for $15 US. Also, Borderlands 3 season pass holders, which that might be you. Is that you? Let me know in the comment section down below. The marriage of, where is it? If you are a season pass holder, you get this as part of your season pass, and that comes out on March 26th, so that is tomorrow. Anyway, that's all of the news for Stadia today. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure that you watch all of that other stuff that I told you about earlier, and don't forget, before you go, to click the like button, click subscribe, ring the bell. And yeah, I know that we didn't get our notifications sent out earlier this week when Lloyd and I recorded episode 50, but ring the bell anyway to tell YouTube that you want those notifications. All right. I will see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye, everybody.